Hey everyone, it is Flak88. Welcome back to Operation Drago. This is 9.1 Warsaw Pact. And it's looking rough for Warsaw Pact. But let's get right into it. No housekeeping. Take that back. Minor housekeeping from the US 8.4. And Captain G did this after the fact. He took my SAM out of East Germany without rolling its 3 at 2. So he rolled those off camera and they all missed, so no change. And that's it for housekeeping. So let's go into our tech. We are going on the 9th round to try to finish computers and even make some progress on AMD. I've enlisted the great power of the yellow dice for this tech roll. All right, here we go. Going for 2 and 3 AMD and computers. Looks like the computers got a hit on an 11 and we were just shy on AMD, so I'll take that. That's free money, so outstanding. All right, now on to our buy. We don't have an overly enormous amount of money to spend. And we thank that to our adversaries in NATO because we're gonna pay off 7 damage to East Germany, West Poland, and Western Czech. So that's everything in those 3 territories. I'm not paying off the air base in Austria. So that's 7. And actually that should have happened first before I rolled tech. So I could have rolled tech, so my apologies. All right, no harm, no foul. Okay, so we're gonna buy a fighter for 8, 3 SAMs for 9, and 5 infantry for 14? I believe that's correct. 3, 4. No, that's not correct. Goodness sakes, math is hard. 4 infantry for 12, and we'll do a paramilitary with that last 2. Sorry about the late correction there. Math is hard. Goodness. We're gonna do our recruitment roll for 3 for our terrorists, and we'll place our terrorist marker. So, all right. Attacks this turn are none in Europe, except for some ground-launched cruise missiles that are coming from East Germany's air base, West Poland's air base, and I do not have long-range missiles. A mistake I made last time, so they're gonna go from West Poland, 1, 2 into Bavaria, from East Germany, 1 into Bavaria. There's no AMD to try to shoot those down, so those are free rolls. And then from the ground-launched cruise missile in Romania, we're gonna fly over this SAM, which you can do with a cruise missile, into Marmara, where he's got 1 SAM battery. He'll get 1 AMD die. All right, and I do not have PGMs. I don't get to target select like the US. And I don't have spy sats, so I can't even use a spy sat. So that's what we get for having poor technology in our communist state. All right, so let's do Bavaria. Bavaria, I want to do 2 at 5. And here's no AMD. So here we go, Bavaria 2 at 5. Holy moly, I got 2 hits, a 3 and a 2. Wow. Cool, so NATO's gonna lose a paramilitary. The US is gonna lose a light infantry. And that makes sense, those are the cheapest, least valuable units in there. Very good. Those missiles actually found their target. All right. I just realized I forgot to declare an attack, and I'll declare that now before I resolve that. Goodness sakes. Down here in Africa, I'm declaring war on Sudan. And I will declare that with this attack helo and this air cav. They're going to move right over. And that will be my last attack. Goodness. All right, let's resolve that last cruise missile attack. All right, so let's go AMD on for NATO. 1 at 4. That's an 11. Let's use this orange again. It's warm for me. 5 or less, that's a 7, so that's a miss. All right. Let's give that another view. So we're hopping down here into Sudan. This is desert from the little dots that you can see. That does not affect my helicopter units. Does not affect these units. All right, so defending. All right, so we have an air cav boosted by air support. We'll give him a red at 5. Oops. Trying not to put my hand in front of the camera here. We'll do an attack helo at 6. We'll do them in blue. And we'll do the light infantry at 4 and white. So we have white. Oh, that's bad juju. That's US colors. Let's do green. There we go. All right. Okay, so here we go. Oop, that's off camera. My apologies. So 5, 6, and 4. So here we go. This is Sudan. Okay, so we got a hit with the air cav. We got a hit with the attack helo, and we got a miss with the light infantry. 9, 2, and 4, and those correspond. So very good. Okay, so I will take Sudan. I gotta find a roundel. Very good, very good. March right in with our attack helo and our air cav. Like that. Claiming great victory. Very good. Okay. Keeping this short, going into non-combat movement. Since we're down here, we're going to hopscotch this airborne down to Nigeria. He's kind of stuck. He doesn't have an air base. Okay. In Europe, we're going to move some cars here. We're going to park some cars and move some cars. Even though Warsaw Pact doesn't have a lot of cars, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, so the SAM from West Poland is going to slide down to Austria. The air superiority fighter and the EGF in Austria are going to slide up to West Czech. Actually, that's not true. The air superiority fighter only is going to slide to West Czech. The EGF is going to slide up 1, 2 to Eastern Germany. The fighter in Western Czech is going to slide up to Eastern Germany. Got to replenish those air losses last turn. That was brutal. Wasn't the best scramble via pips, but it was a really good showcase of scrambling, interception, seed, and surgical strike. I thought that was a really good example to showcase, so I went ahead and took one for the team there. Okay, so from Western Czech, we're going to take 1 MBT, and we're going to slide him to Western Poland. Okay. So there's a hot one back. I need some of those tweezers that Ozark Outpost has. I don't know if you've seen them use them, but they're pretty handy. We're going to do the exact same thing in Eastern Germany. We're going to take 1 MBT, slide them back to West Poland. So we'll have 4 MBTs in Eastern Germany, 4 MBTs in Western Czech. Okay. Very good. And lastly, I haven't moved these all game, but I'm going to move my mobile IRBMs. They're going to go with the army base, so I can use my strategic land movement +1 movement bonus to go 1, 2, +1 to 3 to Western Czech, or Poland, excuse me, Western Poland. Okay. All right, very good. And so that is my non-combat. Let's go ahead and place our units. I'm gonna try to pull a Captain G and move my whole build plate over here. That's kind of nice. Hey, they're there. Okay, so we have 3 SAMs. We're gonna put 1 in East Germany. We're gonna put 1 in Western Czech. And we're gonna put another one in Western Poland. And Western Poland has a minor base, so he's used 1 of his capacity. All right, we're gonna put 3 light infantry in Western Czech. And, oh, take that back. We're gonna put 2 in Western Czech because it's only got an minor base. Minor army base. Oh, it has a major, excuse me. I'm still only gonna put 2 there. And then we're gonna put another 2 in Romania. And then we're gonna put our paramilitary in Romania. Since that paramilitary, goodness, does not use placement capacity. And then lastly, we're gonna put our fighter in, let's put our fighter down here in Romania. Yeah, that seems like a good place. All right, fighter in Romania. Okay, very good. Okay, and then Captain G talked about this a little bit last time in his NATO turn. I misinterpreted what was written for the event on terrorist placement. It has since been clarified via text and everything from Admiral Seabass, so thank you. So basically, we can only place terrorists in those countries that I have so far placed terrorists. That's Western Sahara, Algeria, Ireland, Albania, Malta, Crete, not Crete, Cyprus, and Ethiopia, and of course Libya. But we're going to place him down here in Ethiopia. Why? Because it's very far. It's very far from any pesky bombers, so outstanding. Okay, let's roll our recruitment, and I've got 3 terrorist markers now. Means I get 3 terrorist, or 3, I can get a recruitment at 3 or less. So let's grab that black die, 3 or less. We get a light infantry, and that's a 12. Couldn't get a 12 during tech, but I get it during recruitment. Lovely. Captain G, I can feel your dice pain. I really can. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here to collect your income. All right, we are down via base income. Just realized I forgot to collect cruise missiles. I burned up 3, which left me with 1. I'm gonna collect 3, which puts me back at 4. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness. I've completely forgot to roll my nuclear release, which is way, way, way back in the beginning of the turn. Request of nuclear release. Yeah, that's way back in the planning phase. So excuse me graciously. It wasn't going to affect any of my attacks, and I completely spaced on it. So let's go ahead and roll that now, so I don't have to do it off camera. I believe I need an 11 or higher. Let me double check that now. A handy dandy reference sheet. It's got all the fun stuff on it. 11 or higher. And I get this die because NATO has Bulgaria, which is one of my territories. It has an IPB value of 1. An 11 or higher will grant me nuclear release, which means I will have capability of use battlefield nukes against NATO, and I'll get to place my nuclear artillery reserve. So here we go. Come on, nuclear release. And that's a 9. So no harm, no foul. Going back to, goodness sakes, my income collecting, we're up here at 19. So let's collect 19. All right, very good. We got 19. We're up to stage 4 computers now, which is a grand blessing. That's 10. Puts us up to 29. And then we've got some bonuses. Now I have an extra bonus now if we have Sudan. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bonuses for our orange dice in Africa. All right. That puts us up to 37. All right, that's not too bad. It allows us to hold on. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna wrap this up and give Captain Chi some disposition. So, all right, we'll catch you next time in 9.3. Big things are gonna happen. Just a little sneak peek. All right, take care. Okay, Captain G. Disposition. Sudan, we got an attack Kilo Air Cav. I moved that airborne from Niger to Nigeria. We put a terrorist in Ethiopia. We had no luck in Marmara. In Romania, we've got 2 field artillery, a SAM, 2 light infantry, and a fighter, and a paramilitary with a piece of goop on it. Austria, we've got 3 MBTs and a SAM. Damaged airbase. Bavaria lost a light infantry and a para. Western Czech has 2 light infantry, 4 MBTs, a SAM, and an air superiority fighter. Eastern Germany has an EGF. Let me set this down. Has an EGF. 4 MBTs, a fighter, attack bomber, which late in the game, we're going to move this attack bomber back. No, we're going to leave it here. It's discard. Sorry about that. So attack bomber, 4 MBTs and a SAM, 2 light infantry as well. Those are also Warsaw Pact. In Western Poland, we've got 2 MBTs, a SAM, 2 artillery, and 4 IRBMs, and an air superiority fighter. The Soviet units in there are 3 airborne, 2 mechs, 2 SAMs, and a next gen. Okay, that'll wrap it up. There's where I'm sitting for tech. Hopefully that looks up to date. Very good. All right, outstanding. Take care, everyone.